topic we talk about often, Alzheimer's disease. Experts say it's up to us to keep an eye out for symptoms, especially in older parents or loved ones. Holly Furfer has more.
About 5 million Americans 65 and older have Alzheimer's disease, and that number could increase 3 times over the next few decades unless a cure or treatment is found. Although it's not a normal part of aging, the risk of developing the illness increases with age. Here's what the National Institute on Aging says about signs of Alzheimer's. If you're getting lost, having trouble handling money and paying bills, repeating yourself over and over, taking longer to complete normal daily tasks, exercising poor judgment, losing things or misplacing them in odd places, or having a shift in mood and personality, you may want to get checked.
Open your eyes.
There are a number of drugs in the pipeline that could reverse or delay the onset of Alzheimer's, but as of now, there's no cure or effective treatment for this debilitating illness.
This is a smart fella, Alexander Kirov, and Alexander is joined by Dr. Erhard Biebrich. Pretty good?
Yeah,
Pretty
absolutely.
good? All right.
Great.
Say it yourself, because your accent.
Erhard Biebrich.
Oh my gosh, do you love that accent? All right. Alexander has won a big scholarship in a national competition. He placed third for students in science and math with the Siemens Foundation. You have won a $40,000 scholarship, just found out about it right before Christmas. And it's about work that you did together, a project that you did about Alzheimer's. So Alexander, tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, so our research was focused on researching the development of Alzheimer's disease. At the moment, very little is known about Alzheimer's progression, and knowing more about it will allow us to find more targeted therapeutics. And our research concerned the role of these very small particles. These are called exosomes. So they're in our brain, they're secreted by all cells, they're in our blood, and they help cells communicate. And Alzheimer's disease is characterized by the aggregates of amyloid protein. These form neurotoxic plaques that go on and kill neurons, and this is why Alzheimer's patients lose memory and deteriorate, lose their identity. So our research focused on exploring how these plaques form, specifically concerning the role of exosomes, and we found that they help aggregate these plaques and could propose a treatment for the future.
I want you to see something right now. Now, Alexander, you did a really good job explaining this, okay? Well, I understood most of your words, but I want you to look at this. This is your pitch, your abstract for your project. And I have never felt, I have never felt as unprepared to meet anyone as I have been to meet you, because this is really serious science. Are you going to be a doctor one day?
Looking to the future, I think I want to try to go to medical school and be a clinician scientist. I still want to continue with research, but also do more biomedically focused topics that could have a direct impact in medicine. That's what I aim to do, perhaps get an MD, PhD.
So Dr. Biebrich, do you think he has a future in this?
Oh, absolutely. I'm so proud of him. He's so brilliant.
I'm sure that you
remarkable.
are. I mean, this was a national competition.
Yeah.
And so how did you feel like for this student that you mentored to place so highly?
We were all anxious, of course. We made it step by step, right? First, he became the regional here in the South. And then, of course, he went to Washington and competed with all the others. I mean, there were like, how many, 2,000 to 3,000 applicants in there. So it was a stiff competition, and he made it. And I mean, he has all it takes to become a great doctor or scientist or whatever he decides to choose as a path.
I think that is really exciting, and what you just said there, you have all the potential and the opportunity to become a great scientist. So many times we talk about the negatives with our young people. You are just such a shining star, and you give us hope for the future that there are people like yourself, teenagers, who are so focused and so motivated to learn. And you told me earlier that it's not like you have a personal connection with anyone who has had Alzheimer's, but this is just a field that is very interesting to you.
Yeah, it's very much a desire to learn. It's a motivation I have. I like to do it. I feel that's just who I am. Some people have various passions, and that's one of mine.
Well, Alexander, I am so pleased to meet you, and I know we're going to hear great things from you down the road. And Dr. Biebrich, I would love to have you on again as you
Sure.
as you discover new things in your research, because certainly all of us want to know anything that we could do to prevent Alzheimer's, and it's going to take a lot more research, but I know that it may take you to get to that goal. But two great minds here on the set with me today, and more coming up right after this break. Coming up, how you can make prom dreams come true for teenagers in need. Promapalooza is right around the corner next.